You finish a big meal, push your plate away, and tell yourself you're completely full. But just minutes later, your mind starts drifting back to food. You think about chips, chocolate, or what's hiding in the fridge. The strange part is, your stomach isn't asking for more. Your brain is. So why does food keep invading your thoughts even when you don't need it? Is it simply a lack of willpower? Or is your brain quietly running a program that's been controlling you all along? In this video, you'll discover the surprising science behind why you can't stop thinking about food, and, more importantly, how to finally break the cycle. Right now, your brain is doing something you don't even notice. It's quietly scanning your surroundings for food, even if you just finished eating. Sounds unbelievable? It isn't. Your brain was built in a world where the next meal was never guaranteed. Ignoring food could mean starving, so evolution programmed your mind to notice every possible source of calories. That ancient survival system is still running today. The only difference is that instead of forests and hunting grounds, you're surrounded by restaurants, food ads, and endless videos. Every time you see them, your brain whispers, "Remember this? You might need it." And that's where the cycle begins. But here's the twist. Your stomach isn't always the one asking for food. Think about the last time you reached for a snack while scrolling your phone or watching Netflix. Were you actually hungry, or were you simply bored? Maybe you had a stressful day and suddenly wanted something sweet. That's because your brain has learned to use food as a quick solution for emotions, not just hunger. Every time food makes you feel better, even for a few minutes, your brain remembers it. The next time you feel the same emotion, it doesn't ask, "Are we hungry?" It asks, "Where's the food?" That's how a temporary feeling slowly turns into a constant food obsession. Ever noticed how one food video can suddenly make you crave something, even right after dinner? That's not your stomach talking, it's your brain. The second your brain spots a reward, it releases dopamine, making that food feel impossible to ignore. The more often you satisfy that craving, the stronger the habit becomes. Soon, a smell, a photo, or even a memory is enough to make food take over your thoughts. That's how your brain quietly trains you to keep thinking about food. Here's an experiment. Put your phone down and think about how many food images you've already seen today. A pizza ad, a coffee commercial, someone's homemade dessert, or a burger popping up while you scroll. None of them filled your stomach, but they all entered your mind. That's because your brain is constantly collecting food cues without asking for your permission. Every smell, image, and logo quietly whispers, "Food is here." The more often your brain hears that message, the more often it thinks about eating. In a world where food follows you everywhere, constant cravings are no longer surprising. They're exactly what your brain has been trained to do. Have you ever opened the fridge, stared inside, and realized you weren't even hungry? You closed it, walked away, then came back just minutes later. That's not strange. It's a habit loop your brain has built over time. The moment you feel bored, stressed, or simply walk into the kitchen, your brain expects a reward. Before you even think, your hand reaches for food. Repeat this enough times, and the behavior becomes automatic. Eventually, you're no longer choosing to eat. Your brain is following a script it has memorized. So, are you trapped in this cycle forever? Not at all. Your brain built these cravings through repetition, and it can weaken them the same way. The next time food suddenly takes over your mind, don't rush to eat. Pause for just 10 seconds and ask yourself, "Am I hungry, or did something trigger this?" That tiny pause is powerful. Every time you refuse to reward a random craving, your brain learns that not every food thought ends with eating. Repeat that often enough, and something incredible happens. The cravings become quieter, the thoughts become weaker, and for the first time, you become the one in control. The next time you suddenly crave food, don't believe the first thought your brain gives you. Stop for a second and ask, is this hunger or just a habit? That one question can change everything. Because the truth is, your brain isn't your enemy, it has simply been following a pattern you've repeated for years. And the best part? Patterns can be broken. Every time you ignore an unnecessary craving, you weaken the old pathway and build a stronger one. In the end, the person in control isn't the one with the strongest willpower, it's the one who understands how their brain really works.